Hello and welcome to World of Warcraft. I'm playing today on my Starter Edition account. I don't actually have a full edition of World of Warcraft as of yet. I did used to play this game but kind of stopped quite a while back now, but I've got a Starter Edition and I'm now releasing all the races for the Starter Edition, apart from the kind of locked classes which you need to have the expansions for. So I'm playing a Pandaria, as you can probably see, meditating quite nicely there. Looks quite cool actually. There's a few other things I'm going to show you just before we head off and start the video. There are a few kind of emotes which they've really put a lot of effort in with the Pandaria, such as the raw emote, when it actually makes a noise, which I think kind of you haven't really seen with other races as of yet, or at least I don't think you have, although I've been away from WoW for quite a long time, so a lot has changed. In Pandaria as well, they've kind of changed the talent system completely. Basically, when you get to level 10, instead of getting your talents, you get kind of your specialization. So originally, when you used to play WoW, you probably know that you started with Fireball and stuff like that. But yeah, a lot of it's changed. So now, unless you roll a Fire Mage, you're not going to get access to all the fire spells, and so far, which is the same for Frost and Arcane. Getting my words a bit mixed up today. So you don't actually get your actual talents until level 15, so that's a bit longer off, but I think the changes aren't necessarily bad. I think they've done quite well with the changes. It kind of just keeps the game fresh, I suppose. So once I just go about killing this chap here, let's just fire a few bolts at him. There we go, he's dead now. So you'll probably notice, I don't know if you've seen this before, but I'm actually kind of not far off leaving the kind of starting area now. So basically, once you leave, you're at level 12, I think, when you choose your faction. So you can choose either Horde or Alliance, depending on whoever you like. I'm personally going to go Alliance because I've always played Alliance. But considering that I don't actually have a proper account as of yet, it's kind of I shouldn't really get too into it, because I'm not really going to be playing it all too much, because of course I'm restricted to level 20, so there's not really much you can do at level 20, to be honest. Apart from you do just about get your mounts then, but you can't sell stuff in the auction house, you can't trade with people. I'm not sure what the restrictions are on dungeons or PvP, but I think you can do that, although I'm not 100% sure. Let's just collect the last of these fireworks or explosive stuffs. Yeah, again, I'm going wrong with my words again. I don't know, there must be something on my mind, not sure what it is. But I suppose it kind of is a bit later on, so I'm starting to kind of wind down a bit, I don't know.
Time is money, friend.
Let's hand this in to Michael Bay, basically. I think this may be a pun, I don't know.
Keep it real.
So they have many puns in World of Warcraft with character names and stuff. So what was that we just, so we just accepted, we need to talk to the guy at the wreck. Urgent news. I think that's probably something to do with that, we can move the wreckage or something. Hopefully, because I won't go into too much detail, but you may already know, but if you don't, basically this whole island that we're on for the Pandarians is a massive turtle, basically. And he's a bit injured. I'm not going to go into full details of it, but yeah, he's basically dying, so you have to save him. Again, I'm not going to go into the details of how he's dying, because I don't want to spoil it for you guys. I mean, a lot of you, I know, a lot of my subscribers probably don't play WoW, but you who are watching it because you do play WoW, I'm not going to spoil it for you, because it's a very fun storyline. In fact, I mean, it's got full voice acting, I think, kind of, or not full, but kind of limited voice acting, but nonetheless it's pretty good actually. Let's just accept these quests.
You are welcome among us, Pandaran.
I'm not going to do too many of these quests. I may just start doing a quest possibly, but apart from that I'll probably try and keep it a bit simpler. Try and keep the video relatively short. Unfortunately there won't be a tech it today, because I've kind of left it quite late to do a video, so unfortunately in that sense it's going to be I'm not really going to have time to do a tech it one tonight. So I hope you will enjoy this World of Warcraft one, even though I'm kind of muddling up a lot. But I'm hoping you will enjoy this one, because a lot of you probably haven't seen much about... Oh, I didn't notice that actually. I've actually picked this guy up. So, oh, we need to take him back. 90% sure of this. So, where do we need to take this guy? Oh, this is now the Alliance, I think. So it's a bit weird here because we've kind of like just helped the Horde, and now we're like helping the Alliance. It's kind of, yeah, quite an interesting kind of story. Okay, so where am I actually taking this guy? I really do not have a clue where I'm taking him. Do I just dump him down here? Maybe not, I'm not sure. I didn't actually get anything from that, so possibly not. I think he's just about to attack me actually, yeah. It's annoying. Luckily when they do start this stuff off, they do actually make the spawn rates very high, which obviously is good that there's a lot of people about, but occasionally you can like just be questing, kill a few of them, then suddenly you've like start killing another one and suddenly there's more behind you, which are the ones you just killed like 5 seconds ago. But apart from that, it's actually, I mean, of course they kind of have to do it because otherwise you could be standing here for hours thinking, when's this guy going to respawn or whatever. Obviously this will die down. I mean, it happens with every expansion. I mean, once it's come out for a bit, and the numbers start going down, they'll think, yeah, let's redo the respawn timers, whatever, which just basically a small patch. In fact, I'm still downloading the patch because I'm not sure why, but I don't think it downloads when I play. Well, it does, it says it does, but I swear like it's the same every time. But I'm not sure. Again, even so, I think these medical supplies are kind of like respawning very quickly. And a few people in the general chat have been saying leveling's really easy, and I'm thinking, well, it kind of just speeds things up when you've got things like spawning rapidly fast, because obviously all these boxes, when you've got a lot of people taking them, if you didn't have the rapid respawn times, you're going to have people waiting around for ages, whereas now, look, I'm just farming these, and I've done that quest within about 10 seconds or whatever. I'm still not 100% sure of this injured sailor stuff, because I picked them up, but then I'm just like holding in my arm. It's not the best animation there, but I'm not sure where you drop them off. So it's like a little thing up there saying injured soldiers rescued, but there's not really anywhere here, as far as I can see, to like drop them off or anything, so I'm not 100% sure. Let's go back a bit, so he can't hit us. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we're actually level 11, that's good. Don't think we've got anything at this level, mind you. Yeah, they've also kind of spread out abilities a bit, I found, because at the same time they've also made it so you don't have to pay for abilities anymore. So you obviously knew before, as you know before, originally you actually had to go ahead and go to your trainer every time you like needed to learn new skills, to go about like getting new skills and stuff, which obviously cost you in-game gold, which depends like on how good you are with kind of leveling or whatever. But I'm rubbish with professions, so with me getting gold I can sometimes find I can't actually afford the next abilities. So they've actually changed that completely, and now you literally just learn your abilities from there on out, which I think is quite a good idea, because they're making it more and more casual, I've got to admit, but I think what they're doing right here is they're opening up a lot more to like more casual gamers, but at the same time they're not just making the whole like kind of experience easy. Okay, they've made leveling a lot easier and whatever, but
You are welcome among us.
I think they've added in challenge modes now, which are kind of like very tough dungeons, kind of dungeons, but up from a heroic dungeons, which are like very hard. You actually get very good achievements from that, which I don't think is a particularly bad idea, because for those gamers who are quite like into the game, quite like I don't know, hardcore gamers I think they're called. So yeah, those kind of people, it's kind of great for them because they have something suited to them. But with the MMO market now, it's kind of got pretty casual in a sense. I mean, it's not quite as hardcore as it used to be. I mean, if you played original WoW, you know how hard it was. I mean, leveling up, and that was only to level 60, bearing in mind. and I think that apparently took ages. I mean, longer than it does to get to 60 now, a lot longer, and at the same time, the general experience was a lot harder, because you know now that, like, when you die it's much easier to resurrect, but then before then you literally had to go back to your corpse, and you would be right next to it, so if the guy who killed you is still there, I mean, you'll practically die again because you didn't start with full health. But there you go, I'm going to wrap up from there. We've just completed enough quests. I don't want to babble on too much about the game, of course, because I'm not an expert on it. I don't have, like, subscription account, not a premium account or anything, so I think we'll finish up at that, and I'll just say, give this game a go, because although, yeah, don't obviously buy, I'm not saying buy a subscription, but just give it a go. It's free up to level 20. I mean, it's worth getting just for that, I'd say, because even so, you can try out all the, like, most of the classes, you can try out all of the races, you can get a feel for the game, and also, like, kind of play with your friends if you've got a few friends that pay for a subscription account, possibly. I mean, it gives you a chance to maybe talk to them and do a bit of stuff with them. So, on that note, I say goodbye for tonight. Ticket will be up tomorrow, hopefully. But yeah, I didn't have time to do that tonight. I do apologise. So thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it, and remember to like and subscribe. See you next time.